Okay, so I'm gonna do another video on Nietzschean life. I mean, I made a previous one. I'm not gonna do it all in one. I'm just gonna make videos once in a while about what I consider to be a Nietzschean life. Once again, not the, as there are different ways you could go with this, based on your readings of the material. I mean, does that mean there could be wrong readings? Yes, but does that also mean that could be multiple right readings of certain passages or certain books? Yes. Anyway, just to clear up a common misconception about Nietzsche, um, one thing people, especially if they've read a bit of Zarathustra, would think is that he's saying that we should, solitude is somehow the what you want, or what the average person may want, and this is just not true. I mean, he says, I forget if it's in Zarathustra. I've just listened. I'm constantly reading and listening to all his books, but he said that. Solitude is obviously very, very difficult, and there's only a very select few of us, being as social as we are, only a very select few of us that can actually handle the life of solitude. So, well, you need to have a rock as an individual. I mean, you can't live a Nietzschean life, being a basket case who just needs people constantly, or you're a wreck. You need a kind of rock to yourself, and the ability to go off to the mountains if you need to. But he's not advocating like solitude as something that is going to work in the long term for most people, or even most people. I mean, only a very select few can actually handle the life of solitude. And he also sees a sort of decadence in asceticism. So people who go off into the mountains under some the banner being an ascetic or a recluse or something, hermit. There's a sort of decadence, a sort of almost petty self-absorption in this, and he would say, I mean, if say say your thing is you have trouble socializing, Nietzsche would say, get out there and socialize. The mountains are probably not for you. Face the fear, face the fire, and just do it, man. So kind of getting off perhaps a little bit, but that is also part of what it means to, I think, live a Nietzschean life. It's just going after what you need to go after, and just having courage, to just do what needs to be done, or what you really want to do in your life. Now, it would also be not sitting around on the couch all day. I mean, that would be last man stuff, for those of you that know the Uberman last man distinction, which I could make a whole video on that. But yeah, it's. I'm trying to think. What was the fundamental point? Oh yeah, a common misconception of Nietzsche is that he's advocating solitude for people, and that's just not true. Zarathustra comes down from the mountains.